Hi, my beautiful friend. I am feeling energized. I feel good. I feel grounded today, and I am here to give you some of this energy. So, if you have been needing love, if you have been feeling out of place, if you have been feeling disconnected, if you have felt alone, me and my little baby girl August are here to shower you with love and remind you of the beautiful, beautiful light source and being that you are. If you are currently in a place where you feel like you see glimmers of light, but you are in this dark room. Everything around you is dark, but there are cracks in the windows and cracks in the door. That is like the image that I'm getting. And if you are seeing yourself in this room isn't a bad place to be in. I feel like oftentimes we are trying to get to a place where we feel good, or we're dealing with bad emotions, and our first thought is to like get ourselves out of it. And for many of us, that can look like choosing habits or vices or people that in the moment might make us forget that sadness, or it might push it down a bit, but ultimately you don't do anything to fix it. And you walk through the world, and for some people it's their whole entire lives with this sadness and emptiness and shame that begins to breed through that. But you become so used to it, it becomes something that you've had your whole life, so you think that that is how life. I'm sorry, my best friend just had a baby, and she just sent me a picture of him, and I just saw the notification come through, and it's taken a lot of self-control to not stop the video and click on it, but literally the source is like, no, keep going. And if that wasn't like a perfect example of what I'm saying, like new life, new being, we come into this world as this little bundle of light that has not been weighed down by anything. It hasn't been tainted by experience and disappointment. But as we grow back, going back to what I was saying, as we grow up, this darkness begins to consume us. And instead of looking at it and shining a light on it, we begin to think that this is just the way that life is. We use our coping mechanisms as like, this is the fix. Like, okay, when I'm sad, I'll just go out and drink. When I'm sad, I'll go smoke weed. When I'm sad, I'll pull myself away from everyone and detach and just be by myself. When I'm sad, I'm going to be destructive. When I'm sad, I'm going to push myself into my work. When I'm sad, I'm going to look for comfort in loved ones. And if you've done these things, you definitely know that, like I said, in the moment they feel good, but later on, we're almost left with like more shame and emptiness than like what we originally started with. And what you need to know is that this darkness, this shame, these shadow aspects of ourselves are something that are not meant to be fixed. They're not meant to be changed. They're not meant to be taken away from us. They are us. They are us. Everything in life, it's like a yin and yang. Like, there needs to be harmony. So you need to understand that these shadow parts of you aren't something that you need to erase, aren't something that you need to be ashamed of. These are you. These are part of you. These are the things that make you so innately unique and different. These are the things that are meant to make you grow. And that doesn't mean that becoming one with them isn't hard or painful, because doing the shadow work can be extremely painful, but it can be such a cathartic experience because you'll realize that this thing, this profound pain, whatever it is for you, profound shame, profound emptiness that you feel, is meant to be there for a reason. It is meant to shine a light on whatever part of you, whatever that shame is. It's meant to shine a light on it and meant to make you realize what it is, recognize it, look it in the eyes, become one with it because it is you, so that you can then move through this world. What's the word I'm looking for? United with it. Like, you can merge and become one. It's not something that you are trying to hide. It's not something that you're running away from. It is something that is with you. And anytime that it comes up, because I have my dark days, I had to take a few days to myself, and it fucking healed me. It was exactly what I needed. I am blessed to live near Siesta Key, which is, if you don't know, it's a #1 beach in the whole world. The sand is literally made of crushed quartz crystals. It's fucking beautiful. You can walk on the sand no matter how hot it is, and it doesn't get hot because it's crystals in it. I went there and I spent a few hours out there and just literally laid myself down on the sand, connected with the earth, and having myself be part of this crystalline grid just gave me a literal burst of life and energy. So maybe this is a calling to you to find a place in your hometown, or maybe it's a place that you've been wanting to travel to, but you don't know why, or just being called to go there. This is your, like, this is your sign to go. So even if it's a safe place in your home that you can go and ground yourself and do that work, connect with yourself, and really look at that pain. Because for me personally, I felt like I came into the world without love. Felt like the love that I experienced never felt true. And for so much of my life, I spent time trying to give love to other people so that they would love me back, or giving all this energy to other people, thinking that I would somehow get it and they would fix me. And I realized that that's not how it works. You are the only one that can fix yourself. So all of this fixing, all of this loving that you're doing to other people, you have to do that to yourself first. View yourself as like a pond with a waterfall. Like, fill your pond up, fill it with love, give it to yourself, and then the moment you have so much that you start overflowing into the waterfall, that's the love you give to other people. And I promise, I know it feels so weird, because for me, for so long, I was such a lover girl towards other people, and that doesn't mean that I'm still not, but I'm challenging you to, if you've been just feeling sad, empty, scared, ashamed, like you don't have a place to go, like your inner compass is just spinning in all these ways, this is your call to go within, sit with yourself, look at this pain, become one with it, experience it, get to know it, integrate it into who you are. Don't be ashamed of it. I used to be so ashamed to admit to other people that I didn't really love myself. And now, don't get me wrong, I still have days where I feel like I don't, but when I have those moments, I sit with where that's coming from. Like the last few days, I was just feeling empty, and it really took like me connecting with myself to get out of it. So this is your sign, and I'm asking for the spirit. I want to see what animal archetype you are currently being represented on as you go on this journey and transition. Please, source, what animal archetype is currently symbolizing this beautiful collective that we are in? And just know that, oh, we had two come out, the whale and the lion. There's a whale, there's a lion. That's beautiful. So here, this is a new deck and I'm just starting to get to know it, but I mean, the lion, that is like Leo energy. It's all about taking your power. And the whale, I mean, I'm seeing it as water energy. So connecting with your emotions, which to me is like take back your power. And the way you will take back your power is by connecting with your emotions. See what is taking your energy, what is zapping you, what is bringing you down. Acknowledge it, view it, and then stop. Once you can see what is taking your power, you will be able to like regain it and have control of it again. So real quick, I'm just gonna read what they are. So first we got the whale. Let's read the whale first. Fish, starfish. So I hope you know that like on this journey, it's gonna be good days and bad days. Like once you start loving yourself, that doesn't mean that you're never going to have a bad day. It just means that when you have those days, you're going to have the tools to know what to do. Whether it's, like I said, finding a space, 11:11 as I was saying that, whether it's finding a space that feels good for you or finding someone that you trust in, or journaling. Journaling has been huge for me lately. And I know a lot of people talk about journaling, and if you don't journal, you're like, whatever. Journal. It's crazy how profound it is when you put your words out of your mouth or out of your head and on paper. So the whale, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. Like what I was saying. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and the depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. Literally telling you to shine a light on like your pain and so when in balance, you feel calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old stories. And to bring into balance, regular self-care. I mean, I'm not saying I told you so, but I told you so. And then with the lion, I love this. Just like, yeah, that's for you. This is a message for you. And like I said, it's a journey. Don't think that it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows, but it will be more sunshine and rainbows because you will know what you need to do when you have those moments. So like for me, my life has gotten literally just so much better because I have the tools now. I can trust myself. I love myself. Also send good vibes to my kitty. She's got a runny nose. Okay. So the lion. Patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is the master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Like I said, it can be scary and intimidating. Therefore, the lion is respected by all but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Thank you, Source, because that was so validating. Don't be afraid to be the lion. Don't be afraid to go into battle. Don't be afraid to look into those dark sides of you, and don't be afraid to integrate them in, because once you do, you will find a love and peace and harmony and just tranquility within you that you were so deeply wanting from other people when all along it was something that you had to give to yourself. So if this message resonated, know that I love you. I hope it did. I'm on this journey too, so we're doing it together. We're helping each other. I so appreciate you. Like I said, if this resonated, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is, because just knowing that we're in this together and we're making a difference in each other's lives is beautiful. So I love you. Send my little kitty good vibes. Say happy birthday to my best friend's baby. I'm so excited to see him later. And yeah, I love you, and I'm always here for you, cheering you on. And so is Source. Mwah.